I was about to start recording and then this wandering trader showed up. Do you have anything? I need it. I need it. I need it. I need it. Out of my way. Where is... Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Come. Come. Wait a second. Now, I don't know who this green character is. All I know is grain. And that is a perfect segue into my intro. Hello everybody and welcome back to another video on my channel. My name is DJ and today we're playing Minecraft Forever. A series where I try to survive in a world forever. So far, last episode we built the house and today I'm gonna work on the outside and I'm gonna do a little bit of decorating. However, as you can see, I have Grian's head. Now, Grian is not in my world. So how did I get his head? Well, that's simple. Vanilla tweaks. I added vanilla tweaks. I wanted to, and I saw the head option, and I thought, you know what? That seems like a lot of fun. I can do a lot of stuff with that, so I decided to add it. Now, that's not the only thing I changed. I also added a texture pack or a resource pack. I just changed a couple things. I didn't want to go overboard with it. There's a couple more things I changed, like some of the crafting recipes. For example, 12 trapdoors, and you get 8 stairs. So just a couple things, just some quality of life really. Oh, and also you can put any block into a stone cutter and basically get the smaller variant of it, which will be really good for things like decorating and stuff. However, if I have this, I can't turn it back into the normal block. I'm now stuck with 16 mini spruce planks. Alright, but anyways, with all that out of the way, let's get started on what I wanted to do today. So as I said in the last episode, I want to go over here and make a little bit of a farm. Oh, right, sorry. I needed to get rid of this. Just use that for the thumbnail. I had to take a picture of myself, and I had to have good lighting. So, the plan is... let me just go into my free cam. So, as you can see, here is where I wanted to start the farm. Now, I wanted to dig this out a little more. However, I might do some terraforming, actually add some layers, so it slowly flows down a little bit better over here, and then slowly goes down the hill. I don't know how far I want this farm to go. For now, I want to have this be kind of a cutoff line, and then I'll figure out as I go if I want more. I want to have room for a little bit of a windmill, just to have something there as well. And then I'm gonna work on the outside here, where I want to add a little bit more grass, even though I keep punching it away, and maybe a couple more flowers. I do really want to find some flowers. However, before we get to that, I first want to get some more iron, because I am, well, running low, because I've been using my iron tools most of last episode. I only have 4 left, so I'm gonna go out, get a little bit of iron, and then we're gonna start working on that. So let's go do that. The cave is right here, so it should be easy. I mean, what bad can happen in a dark and ominous cave? You know, what bad can happen? Oh, Lord Green up above, give me strength. I've officially gone insane. I've only been in here for like 5 minutes. But my pickaxe broke, so I unfortunately had to take a break. I've lit up my way down, so no mobs should spawn here. And I got a little bit of iron, so that's nice. I shall return to my shrine soon, but for now. Sorry? Weird. No clue what the chicken's doing down here. Diamonds! Yo! How many? Please tell me it's 4. 3? You know what? I'm fine with 3. Yo! More? Let's go. That is actually a lot of diamonds. What the hell? Dungeon? Yep. You're friendly, right? Dungeon, but no chests. Wow. Okay, I've been scammed. At this point, I don't even know the way back. But I'm about to get more diamonds than I'm getting iron, and I was kind of going for iron. I mean, you know, if I find diamonds, I'm not leaving them. I'm gonna slowly make my way back. Because I don't want to spend too long here and get too many diamonds. Because, well, that would kind of defeat the point of wanting to take it slow, you know? I'm sorry? No, but I heard that. Chicken jockey. Wait, are there music discs in this version? Okay, there's a chance I get the music disc from this guy. No, it does actually have to be killed by me, though. Yeah, I got it. Holy crap. I know what I'm doing with my diamonds. Anyways, I have enough for a full set of iron armor, which is kind of what I was going for, so... Honestly, this couldn't have gone any better. This genuinely could not have gone any better. Anyways. Boom, boom. Let me make a jukebox. It's gonna cost a diamond, but it'll be worth it to hear this. That's really loud. 1 sec. This goes so unreasonably hard too. I'm wondering if you're still here. I'll get more green heads actually. No, nothing. It's a real party. Now that's a thumbnail. Alright, that's enough though. That is insanely loud still. I guess now I have 3 green heads. Okay. So that's gonna be fun, actually, because I want to decorate my bases a little bit differently this time. I always do it the same way, and I kind of want to do something different. So I'm thinking I get the hermit's heads, because this is the only heads I can actually get. And I put them on armor stands, and basically position the armor stand. Actually, I don't know if I can do that. I'd have to add a mod for that, so this is the question today. Should I add a mod that lets me make armor stands and, you know, arrange them in different ways? I feel like it could really add a lot to my builds, but I'm not sure if that's not vanilla enough. I might add it anyway. It does sound like a lot of fun, but I guess we'll see. Now, yeah, the armor stand's nice and all, but it's not really got any personality, right? That's kind of my problem with it. Although, I could give it some personality. But, nah. That'd probably still be better, because that's my armor set. I'm sorry, Green, by the way. You're probably not watching the video, but I'm sorry for using your head. It just happened to be the one that I got. And, you know, I'm a huge Green fan, so what can you do? What can you do? Anyway, now that I'm done with that, I'm gonna go to bed, and then we'll start digging out the farm and placing everything in for it. After that, I'll start gathering the materials for the windmill I'm making, which I will figure out a design for, probably in creative actually, because I usually like doing things without planning it, but I have a feeling if I figure this out first in creative, I'm gonna have a much better time building this. Now, I'm just gonna figure out the palette and how I want it to look. I'm not gonna build an exact replica and then use a schematic or something to put it in here. That's not what I want to do, but just to get a general idea of what I want. So, yeah, let's do that. Now, do that. There we go. Alright, and that is it. Now I've placed down a lot more water than I intended to originally. But here, for example, water doesn't spread across levels. So this looks weird, but it's only because I kind of had to, because this wouldn't get watered by that. I couldn't get it to go the exact way I wanted it to. I also moved my trees over there, and I did forget to leave the space here for the windmill, but what I might do, with the way I did this, I was never going to have the space to put it here. I might put it somewhere else, however. I have no clue where. I haven't really thought of that yet. Or I could always put it over here anyways. I might... Wait, okay. I'm going to get some cobble, and I'm going to see if I can get something in quickly. Alright, you can kind of see what I'm going for here. That's gonna be the windmill. I might make it slightly bigger. So it won't be too big. The base, at least, won't be too big. It'll slim down towards the top, of course. We'll figure out the design in creative again. So the farm here, I will probably do slowly in the background while I, work on other things. I'll farm it because I just really didn't have enough seeds. I'm also gonna quickly place in the... fences around the area. Let me just do that quickly because it's a quick task. I'm gonna quickly go get some more iron as well because I've actually run out of iron. I just used it on my last shovel, which kind of sucks, but it's fine. I'm thinking I go over here, actually. Yeah, and this is then gonna be the entrance. So I finished this. This is gonna be the base that I built on. I'm not sure if I'll keep it. It's simple. I'm hoping it works. I just gotta remember I don't have much space. I could expand this slightly, but I'd rather not. Alright, so it's been a bit since that last bit was recorded for you. Of course, it was just a cut for me. It's been a day or so, and I'm pretty sick right now, so I'm not going to be talking too much. I'm going to be getting some iron, and then I'm going to build this thing. I did figure out the design and creative already, so that should be good. And yeah, I don't know a good segue, so let's just go mine iron. Right, so it's been like 25 minutes, not really that long, but I am severely lost. I keep going down and up and down and up, and I have no clue where the way out is, but I've got like almost 2 stacks and a half of iron, so yeah, I think I'll go back. Bigger proportion. Daylight! Yo! And more iron. Don't mind if I do. Right, so I actually got a few diamonds as well. I got some copper, which is nice, because I do want to build with copper at some point. And we have lapis, and yeah, like almost 3 stacks of iron. So I'd say that was successful. And the cave is here, and I think that is where my base is. Is it? No. Is it? I think it's that way, because that does not look like my mountain. Also, Vanilla Tweaks added the Golden Savannah, which I really like the look of this. It looks, you know, more like I'd actually want to live here instead of it being shit. Let's see. I don't actually think this is my mountain. I mean, I know the coordinates to my base. I just don't know them off the top of my head, but I'm pretty sure it's not here. Let me crank up the renders and see if I can see something. Alright, right now I'm thinking maybe I go back. Oh god, that's lagging a lot. It's fine, it's just for a little bit. I'm gonna go to that village, because I do know there was a savannah village close by to my mountain. So that might be my that's my mountain, because those are my trees. I went to the wrong mountain. God damn it. That's not my mountain. It doesn't look like it. Well, it was. Oh my god, the view was off the entire time. So what happened, I didn't have Minecraft on full screen originally because I went AFK for a bit while I was working on some school stuff because I wanted the wheat to grow, which helped, but made it so that the view was off in OBS. So I had to then, when I got back on, I didn't have it in full screen. So I changed the full screen to look like that because I thought, you know, having it all the way down should be fine because, you know, it'll fill up. But then putting it in full screen just did this, and you can't see my hotbar. So that's smart. Yay. Okay. There's no excuse for that one, by the way. That happened like 2 days ago. I just haven't recorded much until like since then. That's not true. I've played Deltarune on stream. I have no clue how that happened. Oh well, we're home. I shall put my iron in the furnace. And after that, I'm gonna get the materials to work on that. I am gonna have to get rid of that though, because it looks ass, and it's not the shape I'm gonna make the actual build. So I took some screenshots from the creative world. I won't put them on screen, but what I'm gonna do is make sure I have everything so I can just keep building. I won't need to like restart halfway through. One issue though, I need a lot of wool for this because it's a windmill. However, I only have 39. I'm not sure how much I'm really gonna need, but I can tell you it's a lot more than 39. So I'm gonna finish that afterwards probably. Not in the time-lapse, but other than that, everything will happen in the time-lapse. So, yeah, I'm curious how it'll go. I need that. Actually, I think I have everything. Yeah, I will have to get more wood for fences, but... So, I'll wait with, like, the wind thingies until later. Let's get into the time-lapse. And that's done. Well, almost. There's a slight part missing, which is over here. Now, I haven't gotten any of the materials for that yet. I need a lot of wool, which I definitely don't have enough. And I need a little bit more spruce. And I need a couple grindstones. So I'm gonna go get that in. Now, at least I'm gonna make an attempt to. I don't know what happened, but... in this entire segment, I didn't talk. I didn't say anything. I don't know if my mic was off or not, but whatever. Basically, I sheared some sheep for the wool, and then I mined a tree for the wood. Okay, so I just realized I don't have everything. God damn it. Now I have everything. I forgot the grindstones. Which are actually a pretty important part of this, so... also do need to get them in right, so... let me see if I can do that. Okay, there we go. Now... I'm gonna need to really closely follow the thing I made, because if I don't, it's gonna look bad. So, okay, so it's 1, 2, 1 to the side, 1, 2, 1 to the side, 1, 2. Okay, and then I will immediately put in the wool as well, which is on this side, like this, and then like that. I would actually like to keep that there. Pick it up now. Let me wait with that, actually. 1, 2... I hope I have enough, actually. I should have enough, but I'm kind of doubting it now. No, I have enough. Okay. Alright. That should be all. I'm hoping. Of course not. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of the cobble, and I will then look at my work. Right, let's look at it. Yeah, I like it. That looks good. That looks great. I love that. I'm gonna definitely need to use that for the thumbnail. I mean, I probably want to wait with making the thumbnail until I finished all of this as well, which I'm gonna do now. But I'm not gonna do all that on camera. Again, as you can see, oh crap, I don't have my hoe on me. I did slowly, well, not finish it, but I did expand it quite a bit. So we have about, I'd say, a little over a third covered now. I'm pretty happy with that so far. But yeah, I'm gonna be working on that, but I'm also gonna be, working on the outside here, because right now the outside's kind of meh. I'm not going to do too much with it. Again, I want to keep it relatively simple. First, I want to do something that I've been putting off for a while. After putting it off for a while, I did it half, and then I put it off for a while again. So I want to finish the fence, because it's probably good. There. Now, the only thing I'm kind of missing is light sources, but I think I'll figure that out off camera, because I'm really not sure what I want to do for that. What I am going to do, however... Now, I know this isn't going to do anything. It's just there to look good, okay? There, just a little bit of a fenced off area. I'll make a hole here, because I want you to be able to go this way. I'll probably extend the fence over here and make this an actual fenced off area, and just have it be grass for now. I might do something with that in the future, but as of now, I'm not really sure. I suppose we'll save that for next episode. Yes, it is enough. All right, perfect. Even add one extra fence there. Okay, so I'm gonna just use this. Get a little bit more greenery in here. Just a little garden. Nothing crazy, but that's like my land. I want it to look good, This all technically isn't my land, but it will be. There's a little bee here. I'm thinking next episode, first thing I do is make a little greenhouse. I'm thinking white glass, spruce works really well together. There's a pretty open area here. I can make a greenhouse with some bees. Yeah, I'm gonna do that next episode. I'm thinking I do the farm in between episodes. It's probably the best idea because... it's just me farming, and I really want to have the reveal of what it looks like in the video. Just the first shot is a fade in on like a view of like this maybe, or maybe something more like this, something like that. I really want that to be the reveal shot of the video, because I think that would be really cool. But yeah, next episode, I'm gonna build a greenhouse for these bees that are here, but I haven't actually done anything with. But other than that, I don't know what I want to do. So give me any build ideas that you may have. Everything's welcome, but right now I would prefer if you recommended me something I could build now. I have vending machine in the list, for example. I have no clue how I'm going to pull that off, by the way, but it's a fun idea. I really liked it, but it's not really something I can build now. So again, any suggestions are welcome, but preferably ones that I can do now rather than later, because I need something to do in episode 3, because I actually have no clue what I want to do yet. Again, I might start work on the port that I wanted over there, but I'm not sure. So yeah, anyways, with all that said, I think that's the end of this episode. I really hope you all enjoyed. I've really been enjoying just playing survival Minecraft, and knowing that I'm going to keep this world for a while is really keeping me going, honestly. But yeah, also you guys giving me build ideas, for example, does keep this series going. The series will end once I've done everything that I wanted to, and if you guys keep giving me suggestions, this series isn't going to end. And I'm not planning it to. Of course, this is going to be my forever world, but you can't just like keep going forever. At some point, you're going to get bored. I'll take breaks, sure. The plan is to stay here, and that's going to be much easier if you guys give me some suggestions. But anyways, with all that said, please like, comment, and subscribe, because it would help me out a ton, and I really appreciate it. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you all in the next one. Bye bye!